Hickok 45 here with a table full of Glock 19s. Matching that, we got us a Gen 2, we've got us a Gen 4, Gen 5, and then the final generation that will ever exist. Yeah, the Gen V, as in Vicky. All right. What do you think, huh? Gen V. They finally got it right, and I'm sure it will never change. What do you think? Think this is the final Glock they'll ever make? Well, we're in the winter of 2025, 2026, and we know already, this hasn't been out very long at all, that there's another generation that's now about out, Generation 6. So the Gen V was just in that little slot between the 5 and the 6, right? So we're going to shoot a little bit. I bought this because when it came out, I thought I need a Gen V. It's another different, Glock 19. And so I bought one, put my favorite grips on, got Talon grips on there. It feels great to me, and like a Glock 19 does to most people. Shoots great. And so Gen V. Now it's already obsolete. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Or are any of the generations obsolete? That's a good question. I don't think they are. I've got a Gen 2 there that shoots just like this one. So let's talk a little bit about it and shoot it, and make fun of it maybe a little bit. How's that? Make a little fun of Glock. Even we Glock likers. I don't think I'm a Glock lover, but I'm a Glock liker. That's what I'll dub myself as. Appreciate people to help us out over there. Davidson's Gallery of Guns. We get a guaranteed lifetime replacement on your purchase. And then the Sonoran Desert Institute. Fine distance learning courses and drone technology, firearms technology, you name it. And then, of course, don't forget Alabama Holster. I got a few on me right now. We really love those little Kydex concealment holsters. Appreciate their help and everybody else's. This is kind of old news now, I guess. Things are happening fast, aren't they? This is my left hand is the Gen 5, and the right hand is the Gen V. And can you see the little bits of difference there? Where the cutout, what they did, they changed some things. You've seen the probably other videos where people have taken them apart, demonetized their videos by doing that. But you see the little difference there in the cutout and the back plate. The firing pin channel is a little different, thinner. They've just modified the V models as well as the Gen 6. As I understand, they're the same. So it's kind of a new way to cut the firing pin channel and the striker and all that. Just a little different, okay? And if you're new to the situation, you know what it is. It has to do with trying to ensure that the Glock is more likely, let's say, to remain semi-automatic through its life, okay? As we know, that is not necessarily the case, but it is a little bit more likely to remain a fine semi-automatic firearm throughout the lifetime of the Glock, okay? And that's, you understand that, right? Okay, so the V, I had to have one because it's a new model, and I thought, well, just shoot it. I shot it on Sunday. I've shot it since, and I just want to make sure. They did a little bit of tweaking. There is a little bit of a difference there. I haven't heard of anybody having trouble with it because of that. But as I say, one of the things about the Glock is the reliability. That is its finest feature. It certainly is not pretty. And it's that reliability that's the reason we buy them, we carry them. We like to shoot them, we compete with them and everything. So if we lose any of that reliability feature, that's not good. I'm gonna shoot the target. Looks like it's still maintaining accuracy because at long range I can still hit the red. Let's pop Clyde over there. The Gen V. All right, still good for popping big feet. Cowboys. How about trees? Yeah. It feels good. It feels better now. I've got the Talon grips on. They just came yesterday, and it feels great. This is a Glock 17 mag, but I'll shoot it anyway. It works in a 19, right? It better. Let's go out and wake up the gong. Feels good. Maybe I can hit that buffalo hanging over there. If I can, I'll bet I can hit a leaf around it. Okay, I hit the buffalo and a leaf. The one I was aiming at, that brown one. Let's go over there back to Clyde. And this pumpkin is still alive right here. Get him on the move. Going down the hill. Oh yeah, it feels so much better with the grips on it. Yeah, so it's a V model and it seems to work.